Hello everyone, salutations. So today I'm going to begin with the lesson Introduction to Search Engine Optimization, and it's lesson number 2 from 12th Science IT, and I'm following Maharashtra State Board syllabus. Okay, so please excuse the back, background noise. I mean, children are playing outside. Okay, as it is, I don't edit any part of my video and just record and upload. I do not put any background music. Okay, so children are doing that work. Let's start the video. Okay. So regarding search engine optimization, I would like to introduce in real world when a person or any organization set up a business, it's expected to be successful and profitable. When there is good amount of buying and selling from the shop, the business earns profit. If not, the business owners have to develop marketing and advertisement strategies to attract more customers. Similarly, when a website is launched, its goal is to attract maximum visitors and active users. If it's an e commerce website, the goal will be to attract maximum visitors and turn them into potential long term customers. For maintenance and promotion of any website, search engine optimization is necessary. SEO covers all the guidelines to make a website popular on search engine results for successful reach within its audience. Let's find out how. So I'll start the presentation. SEO stands for search engine optimization. It is a technique of designing and developing a website to be high rank in search engine results. Okay, so I hope so you are familiar with this. In day to day life, we search several things. If we want to buy any product, we just search on Google or any other search engine. Okay, but what the most popular search engine is Google. Everybody is aware about that. And when you type anything, not only regarding any product, regarding anything, so that those words that you type, they are considered as keywords. So what happens is the search engine launches its crawler program. It's called the crawler program. Okay. So the crawler program contains all the keywords that you provided to search, and it is going to scan entire World Wide Web for matching keywords. Okay. For the keywords you provided to search with the website which has those keywords. Okay. For example, shoes. If you want to purchase shoes, you have typed shoes. Okay, so the crawler program is going to search entire World Wide Web to find the result regarding shoes. Okay, whether you want to purchase shoes or there are educational websites which are telling more about the shoes, history about the shoes, everything will be made as a package and will be displayed to you in the form of search result, which may be of number of pages. Okay, and on top you may see the advertisements, sponsored, and then you will see the most popular search engines. Okay, first of all you will see Amazon, Flipkart, all these popular websites who will try to sell those shoes to you. Okay, so why these are appearing at the top level of the search result? The top level first two rows of the search result are mostly reserved for the marketing purpose, paid advertisements and sponsored advertisements. Okay, that means websites who sponsor their ads, okay, adverts on search engine, okay, means they have paid to Google search engine to show their advertisements on the top level of the search result. Okay, then from second, third, fourth, we have the most popular search engines which are visited maximum, which has maximum visitors. Okay, that will appear on second, third, fourth. Okay, and then below we have the least popular search result. Okay, website names which are least visited. But generally, what is the mindset of a visitor? Whenever a visitor searches for any product, he is definitely going to click on the websites which are visited maximum. Okay, because the person is assured that many people are purchasing from here, so definitely it must be good, they must be providing good services. Okay, so the aim of search engine optimization is to develop the website in such a manner and market the website, promote the website in such a manner so that it appears in the top of the search result page. That's what it says. SEO, second point. Please pay attention. It is a technique of designing and developing a website to be high rank in search engine results. It is a subset of search engine marketing. Means it not only includes the fundamentals of how to create a website, how to develop a website so that it becomes very popular among the visitors. It also has the fundamentals of marketing, how to do marketing of a website in search engine. Okay, now when any person opens a business, okay, so for marketing what they are going to do, they are going to display ads on the billboards, okay, or cable channel, okay, if it is a local market or a local place, okay, in that manner. So in what is going to happen in internet search engine, everybody visits a search engine to search something, okay, so they may get sponsored ads. If the person is interested, the person may directly click on the ad and reach to the website. So it involves marketing also. It is useful in increasing number of visitors to a website. The definite purpose of opening any website is to have maximum visitors so that it appears on the top results, okay. Similarly, when what you are going to do if you want to be popular, let's talk about the real world, not about internet. If you want to be popular in your community or in your society, just let's talk about society, what you're going to do. If you want to be popular in your classroom or in your uh, standard 11th standard or 12th standard, what you are going to do? Okay, you will be very active in the class, you will have good communication skills with the teachers, you will participate in many activities, okay, intercollegiate activities also. And that is how people will start knowing you. You will have pictures with many people and you will share that on social media and get popular on social media as well. This is how popularity works. Okay. Popularity works in real life as well as in social media. Okay. So it is useful in increasing number of visitors to a website. Now, whenever you post anything on social media, you are always very curious how many people saw my post, how many of them liked, how many of them gave positive comments, okay? How many of them are trying to engage with you in some sort of communication. You have expectations like that. Okay. Similarly, when a person is going to launch a website, the person will have some aims to be very popular among the people for the content. All right. Do you know search engine is an online program or software that helps users to search for information on World Wide Web? Okay, just like I explained you how the search engine works, it has a crawler program which takes your keywords, whatever you are typing, okay, it takes your keywords and searches throughout the World Wide Web, gets the result for you and sorts the website as search result, okay. I have also explained you the order. The first order is always uh, kept for the marketing, advertisement, and sponsoring. And then you have the most popular, and then you have the list of websites according to its popularity, number of visits. Okay. Types of SEO. There are two major types of SEO optimization. Two types of optimization. First is on page and second is off page. On page SEO. Let's discuss about on page SEO. So when you develop a website, when the website is developed, first of all, why the website is developed, the purpose must be known. If it is needed by the audience, then also it must be known. Otherwise, you are developing a website which does not have many audience. Okay, if the audience is very less, then you cannot expect a lot of popularity, lot of visitors. Okay, so your website should be needed by the audience first of all. Okay, Then identify the keywords, popular keywords used by the visitors. Okay, so keywords are of again two types. It's not explained in the not given in the lesson, but I'll tell you. There are two type of keywords: short tail keywords and long tail keywords. Okay, for example, shoes. Okay, but when you type shoes, you will get a generalized result for shoes. Means if you want to purchase shoes, if you want to get educated about shoes or anything. Okay, or any review page which is giving review about some kind of shoe or history of shoes. Okay, so you are getting a generalized result regarding shoes. Anything related to shoes will be chosen and served in front of you by the search engine. But if you type brown leather shoes, you will specifically get those websites who are selling brown leather shoes. Okay, so that is the importance of short tail and long tail keyword, which must be strategically used when the website is developed. It is the part of coding. When we talk about on page, it is the part of coding. Okay, and part of coding is ongoing. It's maintenance is ongoing, means person has to, the developer has to add pieces of code every time. Maybe every 2 days they have to update, or maybe every week they have to update, depending on the need of the audience. Okay, if some campaign is not working, then again change the coding depending upon the plan. Okay, keywords. So keyword selection is very important. Content is important. First of all, decide your target audience, develop the content in that manner. Okay, what you want to display on the website. Then keywords. Keywords are also important because your website will be available as per the keyword that you use. If it matches with the user's keyword, they will get your website to see. So on page SEO, it includes provision of good content, good keyword selection, putting keywords on correct places. Now, where the keywords must appear in the coding? In title tag, very important. Okay, in title tag, then in meta tag. Okay, we learned about meta tag, and wherever in body tag, if it is used, must be available. But that does not mean in title tag you have some different keyword. Okay, for example, there are people who want to add lot of keywords, lot of varieties of keywords. So they add 2 3 varieties of different keywords in title tag, 2 3 varieties of different keyword in meta, and so there is no consistency. Consistency in title and meta are no, means the consistency is not there. The keywords which are used in the title tag should be exactly matching with the keyword in the meta tag, as well as if it is used in the body tag. It means that. Okay, putting keywords on correct places, giving appropriate title to every page. Yes, every page must have appropriate title. Now appropriation means, does not mean that it should be a very high level vocabulary. Use simple but good vocabulary. Okay, which is easy and relatable to people in day to day life. Okay, if you are using very scientific level of keywords, okay, so very hard English. Okay, so that maybe not understood by the user, and first of all it may not be searched by the crawler itself. Okay, so use such keywords which are common to people in day to day life. Okay, and they are using such keywords. There are several websites which suggest popular keywords. You will find them. Okay, so I talked about on page SEO. I hope so you understood. On page SEO is all about coding and using good keywords, good titles, relevant, and they must be relevant to the user, and it should be added appropriately in the coding. Off-page SEO. Off-page SEO, it includes link building, increasing link popularity by submitting open directories, search engines, link exchange. Now, may appear very bizarre to you. Okay, now what is all this? I'll explain you. It's very simple. Okay, so on-page talks about designing and development of the coding for the website. Okay, off-page means how you are going to market, what steps you are going to, what strategies you are going to use to make your website popular. Okay, so as I told you, if anybody wants to be popular in a society, what they have to do, they have to visit people, visit local communities again frequently, and appear in the events frequently. Okay, have interaction with influential people and every kind of people, and click photographs. Okay, socialize with them. So that is the key. And for example, if a shop wants to do some marketing, local shop wants to do marketing, so what is it going to do? It is going to print adverts on the billboards. Okay, now you must have seen railway stations have lot of billboards around it. Why? Because people from the city as well as people who are coming out of the city, they can have a look on the billboards and find the advertisements. If anybody is interested, can use that, can find the person and get their work done. That is why railway stations have lot of billboards, big billboards, and lot of advertisements over there, and they charge money for it. Okay, so advertisements are not done for free. You have to pay for it. Okay, but definitely it is going to improve your business. Similarly, how you are going to use that same technique on internet? You have developed a website, but nobody knows about it. What you can do? Where are many people? There are many people on social media. Make a Facebook page of your business website. Make a Twitter account of your business website. Make an Instagram page of your business website, and people people on social media to talk about it, to share the information. Okay, share their views. If they are using, if there are potential customers, you can post their positive feedback. Okay, so that it increases your business value, business goodwill. Okay, so wherever there are more people, the advertisements, just like it happens in real world, same thing happens in the online world. Okay, so you have to promote your website on different social media pages. Not only social media pages, but you have seen, I told you about the search result. Google also keeps the first row reserved for the advertisements. Okay, not only that, advertisements not only appear in social media, not only on the search engines, but also on any website. When you click on a website, if the website is popular websites, when you click on the sides below, left side, right side, there are small bars, tiny bars where you can just see advertising popping. What is that? That means that place is given rent to do advertisement. Means the websites which are viewed maximum, they provide certain areas of their website for advertisement, and they are charging money for it. And that is how website owners are getting paid, with the help of advertisements. Understood? I hope so that is clear to you. Okay, but how that is going to happen? Now let's take the example of social media only. Let's take the example of social media. So what you are going to do, you are going to develop the page for your business website, and provide the link of your actual business website over there. And if anybody is interested to take some services, buy some product from your website, can click on the link, which is there on the social media page. Okay, for example, Facebook page. From Facebook page, a visitor can click on the link and directly visit your website. So this section of page SEO is basically talking about links. All right. And you have to socialize with people who are website owners. Okay. For example, you want to post an ad on some different websites. As I told you, popular website, they offer their areas of the website, left, right, and bottom areas. Okay, to flash the websites, flash the advertisement. So for example, you want to post a advertisement over there, contact you have to contact the advertising agency, and they can get your advertisement placed over there. Okay, but for example, let's take an example. You have a business of cake shop. Okay, and you have a website for it also. I have a business of chocolate. Okay, so definitely you may purchase chocolate from me. Okay, and in return I may promote your cake shop, your products. Okay, so we can have communication, good communication, and promote each other's business. So my website will have link to your website, and your website will have link to my website as well. That is known as link popularity. How many different relevant good links your website has of different websites. That is also important. Okay, so that is off-page SEO, which is totally about marketing. I hope so that is clear to you. On-page is about development and off-page is about marketing. Now, on-page, how it is described. On-page SEO is concerned with information that is displayed to the end user, such as text, images, and website navigation. Okay, so it talks about how the website appears to the end user, how the website will appear to us. It will have title. Okay, title will be Amazon, some tagline of Amazon, then the search bar, then the list of products, then flashes of offers and discounts. That things goes on. Okay, and the website should also have navigation. Now, for example, Google always they had a very popular advertisement like that. Means if you want to search a barber near me, a technician near me, okay, uh, beautician near me, so just type beautician near me in Google, barber near me. But how do you find that? The barbers definitely, so the local business owners, they have to contact Google and they have to register themselves in the Google. So Google is going to prepare adverts for them, and they are going to provide navigation, good navigation things. Means email ID, social media accounts, as well as very important telephone number. Most important is the telephone number. Okay. So if you want to contact a barber, contact a technician, contact a plumber very quickly in emergency, you can just click on the phone number and get a call connected to the plumber. And the plumber may reach to you and give the services. Pay them. Work is done. This is how local business is also available on your search engine. Okay, so such navigation, good navigation, smooth navigation must be appearing on the websites. Okay, on the pages. Means smoothly going from one page to another, one tab to another. Okay, means clicking anywhere and it is resulting to error page. That should not happen. That is frustrating for the visitor. They will just close your website and not never visit again, and they will tell five more people, their friends also, that I tried to visit this website and it loaded a error page. So that is making a negative review. Okay, same thing is with the social media also. Social media also means if you are giving link of your website in the social media, if the person is clicking on the link and loading to some error page, so that is failure. That should not happen. That should be done very carefully. Okay, now let's talk about off-page SEO. It says off-page SEO is concerned with website to website relationship, as I told you. Example of cake owner and chocolate owner. Okay, both are promoting each other to grow their business. Okay. Do other websites refer to you? Do you refer to others? You have to keep a check on how other websites are promoting, how they are developing their advertisements, how they are doing their campaigning. Okay, you can learn from them and adapt definitely, and also put your own ideas. How good is your network? Network means communication with your fellow competitors as well as your audience. Okay. Techniques of SEO. So there are two techniques in which SEO is done. Search engine optimization is done, that is white hat and black hat. The name itself suggests white hat is something which search engine recommends and that is good. Okay, good designing of the website. And black hat is something which is malicious kind of thing and misleading kind of thing. Now see, it reads techniques that search engines do not approve. Okay, because there are some websites who are just trying to fool the visitors. Okay, it may look like something like an educational website, but when the person starts reading the paragraph, okay, and automatically the page refreshes and loaded to a website asking to download a web browser or asking to download a game. Now who knows that browser is safe or not? Maybe a malicious code, maybe a virus code. Okay, and you never asked for it, it came automatically. That means somebody pretended to be an educational website and automatically loading some different, redirecting to some different page and asking to download some app. Okay, so that is black hat SEO. So originally the website is for downloading a game or downloading any free app, but it is pretending to be some other good website. Okay, so what is that techniques that search engine do not approve? Technique used for optimizing the website are manipulative. They are to manipulate the audience. But why they would manipulate the audience? To get the views, to appear in top level of the search engine. most views, the website which get most view appears top on top of the search engine. But nowadays the crawler program has improved itself and does not consider such websites, manipulative websites, or black hat SEO techniques to appear on the top results of the search engine. So it is not approved. It should not be done. So these are the strategies: white hat strategy and black hat strategy. So white hat strategy to improve your website and to improve your visitor count. How? Relevant content, as I told you, it should be needed by the audience. It should be clear, easy, okay, precise, not too long, okay, because nobody is interested to read long paragraphs, okay. Well labeled images. Images, if you are using in your coding, they must have alt attribute, and with the alt attribute, you have to provide the keyword. For example, shoes. If the image is related to shoes, provide the keyword shoes, okay. Relevant links and references, as I told you. So in social media, when you are promoting your business website, provide the link and it should load properly to your website, not in any other website or error page, okay. Complete sentences and good spelling and grammar, okay. That is also important. Otherwise, if there are mistakes, the people will have a judgment that they don't have good knowledge, okay, or this is something not original. They may have that kind of impression. They may build that kind of impression for you. Standard compliant HTML, that means HTML tags. Definitely for developing the website, they are going to use HTML tags and they should be following the basic structure of HTML. Nesting, if it is done, the order of nesting should be followed, everything. Title tag must be used appropriately. Meta tag, body tag, keywords, if they are used, they have to be used consistently in the title tag, meta tag, as well as body tag. So unique and relevant page titles, very important. Title tag is very important. Then black hat duplicate content, okay, repeated content, just to show that there is lot of content in the web page. They will fill a lot of things, but that is totally duplicate or not, means that will not make much sense to you. You will not derive lot of knowledge from it. Invisible text, okay, so there may be hidden text available as invisible text, and by mistake if you click, so you will download some kind of start downloading some kind of app which may not be healthy for your device, okay. Hmm. Invisible text and stuffed keyword. Now what is stuffed keyword? Repeated use of keyword in variations, okay, like shoes, okay. So they may have varieties like shoes, good shoes, shoe, okay. Popular shoes, means same keyword but in different variety, repeated. Clocking or redirecting the user to another site or page. That means, uh, yes, if the person is reading something educational and it is automatically redirecting to download something, okay. Or there are a lot of advertisements which does not look decent. Such kind of pages you definitely see in your day-to-day life and close quickly, okay. But those are the that is the real life example of black hat SEO, just to increase the visitor count, nothing else. Links from sites with non-relevant content, okay. So as I gave you the example, you're reading an educational paragraph but leading to some page is refreshing and another page is opening and showing indecent advertisements. So that is totally not relevant, okay. Nobody asked for that, so such kind of advertisements or services, but it's getting loaded, okay. So for now I'll stop the video here and continue the next topic in next video. I hope so you liked my explanation, and if any doubt, please ask, because the chapter is given in very precise manner, as you can see this explanation, okay. It's not explained in detail, and people who do not know about marketing will not have a clear idea what is going on in the explanation given in the textbook. Actually, I basically had no idea how these things work, marketing and all. So I did the free course which is offered by the Google. If you have time, you can also do that course, Fundamentals of Search Engine Optimization, okay. Digital marketing, for fundamentals of digital marketing, you can do. In that, SEO is explained in detail, okay, and it's very nicely explained. And because I have done that fundamental basic course, I am able to elaborate these things for you. Otherwise, I first of all, when I read when this textbook was available to us, I didn't understand anything, so I felt some course must be done, and it's free. Of course, you can do it if you have time and get the certificate from Google. That's good for you. All right, so thank you for watching, thank you for subscribing. Please subscribe if you have not subscribed already. Thanks everybody, take care, and thank you for encouraging me. Thanks everybody, take care.